Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm shooting this outside again today, just because it's nice out. Don't know if it's going to be this way tomorrow, so thought I'd get out in the sunshine again today. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope the lessons are going well. We had our first worksheet yesterday, and so I hope that you were able to do that and it went well. None of these should be too difficult, and I don't want you to worry about them too much or spend a lot of time on them, but it's just a good review of what we're doing and our positive behavior kind of stuff we're working on. So today, the feeling that we're talking about is loneliness, okay? And there's a song for you to listen to that the book had us put in there. And so I put a link to the song. It should be right along with the assignment or right underneath the assignment in the announcements. It's a YouTube that you can connect to, and it's called, where's the name of it here? It's called The Lonely Little Petunia. So you can pause this right now and listen to it, or you can skip the song, it's up to you. But if you want to listen to the song, it just talks about a petunia, which is a kind of flower, and you'll see it on the worksheet that you have at the bottom of the worksheet. There's a petunia that's in a patch of onions is what those are, and so there's a song about that. So if you want to listen to it, just pause this and listen to the song, and then come back to the lesson. I'll wait just a sec. Okay, if you listen to the song, you know what it sounds like. It's a very old song, so it's not something you're probably used to. The sounds in it you're used to hearing. But it just got you, the book wanted you to be thinking about things that make you feel lonely. And Petunia, in the little Petunia in the song, she feels lonely because she's in a pumpkin patch where she doesn't feel like she fits in or she knows anybody. She knows she's different because she's a flower and they're onions, okay? And so that's just kind of one kind of loneliness, but there are lots of kinds of loneliness. Some other kinds are when you're away from someone that you love or someone that you like. You might be homesick if you're somewhere else. I feel lonely when I don't get to see you guys at school, or I don't get to see the other teachers at school. That's kind of what's going on now, and it might be a feeling you're having too. It might be when you're in a strange new place or a place you haven't been, or maybe you are lost, you can feel lonely. It can be, for instance, an example would be if you're at school and you were left out of a group that you want to be in. Maybe you're at recess and you're getting to play with who you want to. That could be another time you feel lonely. And just if you're not able to talk to anyone, or anyone that you want to talk with is available, or anyone at all is available to talk with you. So there are lots of different ways that we feel lonely. The good news is that we've been doing all these positive actions, and there are more positive actions that we can do when we are feeling lonely. And so that's what the worksheet is about that I have for you today. We're going to fill it out together because there are 5 positive actions there that you can use when you're feeling lonely, hopefully to manage your loneliness and help you feel better about it. Okay? So you can get that worksheet out right now. I'll just wait a second while you're doing it. I've already filled it in, and so what I'm going to do is, as we're doing this, I will lift it up and show you the answers and give you time to write it, but I also will take a picture of it and put that with the lesson too. All right, because I do want you to write the words in that are missing, and then I want you to think about each of these things as you write the answers in, and you can briefly talk about it with your parents too. Okay? So at the top, just write your name like you always do, like we're at school, and it says, Lonely Little Petunia in an Onion Patch. There are many positive actions you can choose to manage feelings of loneliness. Fill in the blanks to learn more about managing feelings of loneliness. So number 1 says, know that blank, I'm saying blank where there's nothing there, feels lonely sometimes. Okay? This one is, you need to know, if you're feeling lonely, that at some point everyone feels lonely, okay? And knowing that hopefully can help you realize that you're not the only person that feels lonely, okay? So here we go. The answer to number 1 is everyone. Everyone. Now, when you're going through these, I don't want you to get worked up about not copying it in time. You can always hit pause, remember, and you can copy it, or you can, when you're done, go through and fill out the answers too, okay? We're just going to kind of talk about each one. And then when you are finished with the whole worksheet, I'll tell you this at the end too, you can take a picture of it if you have that option and send it to me over Seesaw, okay? Or text or email, any of those things that we've done, or when we call to check on you, just let us know that you've done it, okay? Number 2 says, this is another way to manage loneliness. Find someone who is lonely and do something nice for him or her. So if you know that someone's kind of lonely, like this time of what's going on with us now, there are maybe grandmas and grandpas that you don't get to see, that they're not getting to see you, that they might be lonely. You might have older brothers or sisters that live somewhere else. They might be lonely, so you could give them a call if you can do that. You could write them a nice letter. Just send them a picture of you smiling. Something nice to help them feel better. Okay? So there's number 2. I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, sorry. I'm too close. There it is. So number 2. And Mr. T couldn't get it to fit very well, so you might not either. They didn't give us a very big space for that one. So it says, find someone who is lonely and do something nice for him or her. Okay? Number 3 says, learn to blank someone and share things with him or her. The word that's going to go in here is a word of trust. Okay? Trust. I'll show it to you in a minute. But trusting someone is knowing that they're going to be there for you. It's allowing them to do things to make you feel better. And just knowing, like I said, the biggest thing is trusting someone is knowing that they're going to do the right thing for you and that they're there for you. All right? So number 3 says trust. Because when you trust someone, okay, then you can go to them and talk to them and you won't feel as lonely. And people that come to mind when I'm thinking about people you can share things with, you know, like your mom and your dad, grandmas and grandpas, your teacher, okay? Hopefully I'm someone that you trust. Those are all people that you can share things with. And even your teachers, when we're doing this distance learning and we're not able to see you every day at school, we're still trying to connect with you and talk with you on the phone, okay? Those are times you can share with us, because hopefully that will make you feel not as lonely if you're feeling that way. Number 4 says, join a blank, get busy. So, number 4 is join a group, get busy. So this just means, if you're feeling lonely, a great way to not feel lonely is to get with a group of people. I know it's a little bit harder right now with what we're going through, but this could be your family, brothers or sisters. Join a group and start doing something. It will get your mind off feeling lonely, and you'll probably enjoy it. So number 4 is group, Group. And number 5 says, when you must be alone, learn to enjoy your own company. Now, what they're trying to tell you there is, even if there's no one around and you don't have access to joining a group or sharing with someone, there are times when we have to be alone, all right? And doing that you have to learn to enjoy yourself and be happy with yourself. And like if you don't have anything to do or anyone to do anything with, find something, think of something in your brain that you enjoy doing and start doing it. Okay? So that means enjoying yourself or enjoying your own company. And the word company is right there. Company. I didn't fill in the last one on the bottom there because that's more for you. So what that says is remember these positive actions to manage feelings of loneliness. It says, what do you get when you choose positive actions? Well, and we've been doing these positive actions for a long time. And I think you can come up with your own idea, but my feeling is if I was answering this, when I choose positive actions, I feel really good and my body feels really good and I feel really good about myself. And that's what we're going for this when we do all of these activities is we want you to learn to feel good about yourself and good about the choices that you're making. All right? At the bottom, if you want, you can color the petunia and the onions. All right? You can look it up and see what colors they are. I'm not even sure. I think petunias might be pink and green, but I'm not sure. And I know onions are green and white. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. Like I said, when you finish this, you can either take a picture of it or you can just say, Mr. T, you can have your mom and dad email me through Seesaw and just say, we finished the sheet on loneliness or little petunia. And that way I know you're done. Or you can tell me when we call you too, with Miss Rita or Miss Tina. Because every time we call you, we keep a track of it in the computer and we write down what we talked about and if you're doing your assignments. Okay? Alrighty. Tomorrow is Friday, and we have another feeling that emotion that we're going to talk about. And then it's not a worksheet tomorrow, but I have something else for you to do. So, and hopefully it'll be kind of fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the day. I hope you get out before it starts raining. I think it's supposed to rain today. But otherwise, have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow for Friday. Bye, guys.